This morning, retailers have just one day left to upgrade their credit card terminals to accept the new chip-enabled credit cards. But not everybody is going to be ready for tomorrow's deadline. Just under half of the consumers have received the cards with the chips, and only about a quarter of the business owners will have those new checkout machines needed to use them. CBS News financial contributor Mellody Hobson is president of Ariel Investments, and she joins us at the table to explain, should we be worried? Doesn't sound like everybody's ready.
Everyone is not ready, and especially small business owners. This new card reader technology costs between $100 and $600, plus there's an expense for the software. So this is a big expense. On top of that, the card is 5 times more expensive than a traditional credit card. It costs almost $3.
And I assume they're doing it because it's a safer way to go with your credit card.
This is all about security. The technology that we have in this country and the world has enabled people who want to perpetrate fraud to do so. They've gotten very, very good at it. And interestingly, in this situation, America is way behind the rest of the world.
Why is that? Yes.
Way behind, years behind.
Aye.
There are a lot of reasons for it. Some people say because upgrading to all of these systems is so expensive, and it's cheaper to pay the $5.5 billion that the banks and credit card companies pay each year to backstop the fraud versus upgrading the systems. Others just say that the scale of all of the retailers, et cetera, makes it harder here.
While you're here, what about Ralph Lauren?
Ralph Lauren.
That you talked to him, we said
Ran
earlier.
into him last night at dinner, which was very exciting.
Was this at his own restaurant?
At his own restaurant, yes, which is an interesting room to be in, a beautiful place. So I walked up to him and I said, "Congratulations on your retirement." And he said, "I'm not retiring." And he was very emphatic. And his son, David, who's a friend of mine, made it very clear that he's very much involved. He will be chairman of the company, and he will be hands-on.
So why did they do this?
My sense is that he probably thinks there are new ideas and it's time. He's always had a co-leader. I think that's been lost in this story. There were people who worked with him over the years who really carried a lot of weight inside of the business. And I think he probably wanted to go back to that model. Those people are not household names to us, but in the retail industry, they are.
But I think many people thought it was going to be David. That's why there was a big surprise, I think, in the paper this morning.
Well, he didn't rule it out in the interviews. He said, perhaps.
Do you have any more questions about the chip? Should we talk about that chip card?
I was just going to say, but when
here?
earnings are down,
Yes.
and the earnings are down in Ralph Lauren, and you announce a new CEO, that can sometimes help build confidence.
Well, the stock went up 5% on the announcement, no question about that. But I think, you know, he's been doing this for almost 50 years.
Yeah.
You could say he's playing long ball on this one. You know, I don't think this is about a short-term earnings disappointment.
But can you just tell us quickly, if you don't have the chip yet, what you should do?
Your card will probably be coming this year or into 2016. If you don't have a card, they'll probably key in the number, which may make that transaction take a little bit longer, but it's coming. Yes.
Thank you, Mellody.
Hooray for the chip. Mellody Hobson, thank you so much.